Hi, Jana. Tom here with Thrive. I'm just responding to your email. You were asking about your digital program. I thought it'd be easier just to show you what it's doing. So there's two main parts to it. So we have your online listings management, which is the foundation to the internet. It's basically your business profiles across the web, including Google, Yahoo, Bing, and 60, 80 additional sites. So we're managing all that information to make sure it's consistent. This helps you out with Google in the map section, as you can see on the screen here. There are a number of things that factor into how you rank here. Um, you know, you're not really doing anything with reviews or too much with the social, so that's probably hurting you. But the information is correct, so you're not getting pushed further down the list. So you have those two reviews. We're managing the information. The information is consistent across the web. So we're helping out a little bit there. Definitely, this is kind of an area that you guys are falling a little bit behind. Our newer product lines online, Thrive, are really designed to address helping you to dominate in this position, which is the fastest growing part of the internet. More traffic every day is going through this area and contacting businesses. The 60 to 80 other sites, including 14 of these, which we promote you in, are going to be sites like Better Business Bureau, Yellow Pages. These are all different search engines. The ones here, these are tier two search engines, meaning someone starts on Google, then goes to another search engine. Um, so yellowpages.com, a site we own, which shows up second when we search for painting contractors on Google. We're pushing it to the top of that list, number one. Pretty straightforward there. Some of these other sites, you do get a little bit of a bump. Yelp, we help you out a little bit there to be able to get found. But again, you're going to run into the same issue you do on Google. If you're not also backing that up with reviews, you're not going to see the full benefit there. And then finally, your website down here. So, one thing I did notice about your website, it looks pretty good. It loads a little bit slow. Um, but other than that, it's pretty good. The main thing I would say that you want to take into account when you are dealing with the website is we want this to be interactive. So, close to 60% of people now are making first contact online across the United States for all local businesses. And if you don't make that really easy for them to request a quote or inquire for service, that sort of thing, this whole old method of contact and send an email, it's getting less and less engagement. I'll just show you a real quick example of what that would look like in 2022 if you actually want to drive engagement, what kind of options and what it would look like on a site. I'll just pull one live. We'll also look at for painting contractor, and this will be the last thing I show you. And we'll just pull a couple here, maybe one or two, depending on what pulls up, because I'm pulling them live here. Let's see what my internet's being a little bit slow, but this is Omaha. This is probably a decent example. When you're on a site, you want to drive engagement. So whether somebody's going to call you, so they can, and most people doing this from a phone in a lot of cases. So click to call, email, request an estimate. These are all what we say call to action. We don't want people to have to search for how to get a hold of you. I know we all like to think everybody wants to read everything about our business, but the average time somebody's spending on these sites is 7 seconds. That does include people that just back right out and leave. So, but the people that engage aren't spending a ton of time here reading every little thing and then making a super informed decision to call you. Really grab their attention and then call to action. So if somebody lands on this site, let's go to their homepage. We're on the remodeling page. What's going to pop up here is I can email, I can call, I can go to their social if I want, I can email, and anywhere I go on the page, request an estimate email or find directions. Whatever you want them to do is right in front of them, so they don't have to search for it. So, real quick, that was a good enough example. I don't need to pull another one, but we could. If you want to talk more about what Thrive is doing to really help that overall online presence and how we could fill in the gaps there to make sure that you're going to show up when people are doing these searches. Um, the website is one thing that is definitely important, but that Google Map section is kind of a weak spot for you guys, and your website itself is probably suffering a little bit from the things Google wants to see in a website, so that you're down. You're on the first page, but you're about halfway down. So, anyways, let me know if you have any questions or you want to go over anything further or talk more about your online presence. Talk to you soon.